You ever wonder why they call it a dumbbell? Maybe because it's heavy and it's hard to lift? Yeah, that sounds like a dumbbell to me. I actually don't know the real answer, but they call that a workout. Oh gosh, really? I have to go work out? I just worked all day. I don't want to work out. I want to play. I want to play. I want to play like my kids do. I want to play sports. I want to play around. I want to run and jump. I don't think kids go to the gym. Not a formal gym. Why not? Because they're too busy moving. Okay. Welcome to the modern life where we sit so much. Then we got to get up or get up first thing in the morning and go work out. And we walk on a treadmill and we never get anywhere. Boy, is that like the definition of a rat or a squirrel? It's like, really? Like a gerbil. I'm moving and I'm not getting anywhere? In fact, there was a gym many years ago that decided that all the energy that you created, they could actually use to power their entire gym by people walking on the treadmill. How about you ride a bicycle? You don't get anywhere. What a strange group of people we are, right? So I hate working out. I don't mind the gym. It's a little intimidating at times. I used to love dancing. Dance class was great. I don't really do that anymore. How do I stay fit? How do I recommend you stay fit? Well, why don't I go where you are? Okay? Where are you right now? You're watching this probably on a computer, on a phone, in front of your TV. You're at your house, probably. It's your office, on an airplane. What if I told you that because I know where you are, and because I'm a little bit lazy, I've got the greatest fitness product on the planet? Just say yes, trust me. Here it is. Doesn't look like a dumbbell at all. In fact, it looks like one of your favorite characters at a theme park. Yeah, it's a good life. All right, so here's the deal. This is in fact called a SpinGym. And I was going to say I created it, but I can't take credit for that. 2,000 years ago, the Chinese created something like this. And it spins. In fact, in third world countries, it's called a button on a string. What I did was I tweaked it, gave it some different kind of ergonomics, and then I wrote all of the exercises. In fact, I got a US patent on my exercises. Well, who am I? Okay, here's who I am. I'm a person who's endured some crazy experiences in my life. Let's start with the fact that I got mugged in Los Angeles. I was 32 years old, and I was doing a play, and I was walking home to my car around the corner from the theater. It was late at night, 11:30, and I had in my little white purse, I had $80. I was going to buy my boyfriend then a birthday present. It was all the extra cash I had, and I'd taken off my rings and my beautiful watch, because we weren't using that in the theater, all in this beautiful little white purse, and I'm just scrolling to my car, 11:30 at night, and it was an okay neighborhood, but a little inner city. That's Los Angeles. And all of a sudden, like you hear in the movies, the world slowed down. And this car full of teenage boys came by. Next thing you know, one of them jumped out, big guy. And he threw me up against my car, grabbed my purse, was on my arm, and I wasn't going to let go. And we got into a fight about it. In my head, I said, kick him in the groin, kick him in the groin. And as all this was happening, I couldn't even find out where his groin was. It was such, who knows. All I know is I got hurt. They stole my purse. And the next morning, I went to a dojo, a martial arts studio. And for the next 4 years, I found myself kicking and punching anything I could find. I was pretty angry. I was pretty hurt. But I got really good at this whole taekwondo thing. Then, when I realized taekwondo wasn't quite it, because you have a lot of high kicks, and I used to wear high heels all the time, I studied Aikido. Then I studied Wing Chun. 20-some-odd years later, I've been honored for some of my achievements in the world of martial arts. I'm very passionately committed to the world of martial arts. In between all this, I took some time off and became a licensed massage therapist. So believe it or not, I know what you look like without your skin on your body. That's right, I know where all your muscles are, where all the attachments are. I grew up as a dancer, a Broadway dancer. I've sold 1,500 different fitness products on television. And in 2010, I got inducted into the U.S. National Fitness Hall of Fame. Wow. Maybe I know a thing or two about fitness. Oh, wait. There's one more story, and this is not a good one. I was working when resistance bands first came out, introduced to the world by Bobby Hines. I sold them on my television show way back in the early 90s. The handles used to be hard like hairbrushes. They're not anymore because of me. Yeah, one slipped off my foot as I was pulling on it, and like a fulcrum, it came around and bam! Shattered my nose. Yeah. Not so good. This has since been rebuilt, and I didn't lose an eye thanks to it. But I have a love-hate relationship with resistance bands. So I set out to find something different, something amazing. And I did. It's called a SpinGym. And though I didn't invent it, I did create all the exercises based on all my experience that go with it. Kind of like Joseph Pilates did in 1945. Nobody taught Joseph Pilates what Pilates was. He just saw a need on how to make dancers rehabilitate themselves through stretching and strength and different movements than bodybuilders were doing. So you had my Jack LaLanne on one side, Joseph Pilates on the other. I spent 655 hours studying what Joseph Pilates did on how the body moves. I've studied yoga and dance and all these mediums. I love how the body moves, the mechanics of the body. And when I finally touched a spin gym, which harnesses the inertia and the way that it interacts with your muscles, and I don't know if you can see this, but even if I don't move my arm and I tug on this side, all my muscles fire. I'm hoping you can see some of that. It's kind of crazy. This is the only product that fires all the way through your entire body. Weighs less than a pound. You carry it with you. You can do it anywhere, anytime. I recommend you try one. I recommend you get one. In fact, my personal mission is that every single person who's got a computer or a cell phone also has a spin gym. Why? Well, it's math. If you're sitting longer than 3 hours and not doing anything, your beautiful fat-burning machine, because now you're dieting and eating correctly, turns off. Now you're a fat-storing machine. Ever hear somebody complain, I hardly eat anything and I just keep gaining weight? Yeah, and you're sitting and you're working really hard and you're getting fatter and fatter and fatter, eating less and less and less. It's a bad equation. I like food way too much. I eat a lot of food, and I get to be a size 4, 6. Because what? I'm finally fit. That's what I want for you. So, spin gym. Not a large investment, but I'll tell you what. You do this anywhere, anytime. You do this sitting at your computer. You read your emails. I'm not asking you to do anything you don't already do. By the way, you know what this is great for? All my punching moves, that whole karate thing? Yeah. You do that, you get out some aggressions. You don't want to have any road rage when you do this. You can also unwind it, and you can do stretching with this. You can do your abs. Now, I'm not going to do it here. That's a whole other course that I teach. But I'm going to urge you to get SpinGym, www.spingym.com. And the first time you put it in your hands, if you're like me, you'll know that this is something so completely different. And then you'll be able to see in some of the research that we've done that every single muscle fires. Again, a math equation. Your muscles eat fat for fuel. Let me say that again. Your muscles, when activated, eat fat for fuel. Excuse me, I need to be burning some fat here. So whether it's you want to work on your biceps and make them stronger, whether you want to work on your triceps, no matter what it is that you want to do, this little guy will do it for you. And then, remember I started it by saying dumbbell? Well, check this out. I don't know, any other fitness product becomes a great piece of jewelry. There you go. So you want to look for the Forbes Riley Spin Gym. You know why? Because I hate working out, but I sure do like getting fit. Enjoy.